The skills have helped me through many hardships, really. It's not possible to live I've been practicing the skills for 22 or 23 years, and over that time, it's not possible to not have any hardships, really. I think the most helpful quality that it's given me is this ability to really relax and be embodied. So, one quality of human beings, you might say, in our time is to be lost in thought. Everybody in their heads. All of our jobs require us to use our intellect in order to work out how to manage people, or how to do financial things, or how to teach people, very conceptual things. Often use your mind. But the result is that often we're really not experiencing life directly. We're seeing it through a lens of our habitual thoughts. And so the Qigong skill, the daily practice of it, really brings you back to your body. You're just paying attention to the feeling of your body when you're practicing. And while that might seem a very simple thing, actually it's really profound, because it means that you're just living. So my name is Matthew Laurie, and I'm an instructor with the Che Qigong Centre. There's an international organisation dedicated to passing on the traditional Chinese skills, as learned by Master Michael Shea. He brought the skills from China to England and then set the Che Qigong Centre up in 1990. I teach the Wild Goose Qigong, the Ip Man Wing Chun Kung Fu, and Shaolin Kung Fu called Chun Yun Chuan. Qigong is a health skill. Qigong translates as Gong means work, and Qi is your vital energy. So in order to be healthy, your Qi needs to flow around your body. Much like for the environment to be healthy, the water needs to flow through all the streams and the rivers and the lakes. So all Chinese martial arts have some Qigong in them. They're all good for your health. And this is one of my favourite things about the skill in the first place. We also teach a skill, the Wild Goose Qigong, which is just movement and meditation and relaxation, just for health. So this is not a martial art, there's no partner training. It's movements similar to how you might imagine Tai Chi movements. And these movements link to the acupuncture points and the acupuncture channels in order to promote good health. Wing Chun is a martial art for fighting. The training that's happening in the background is partner training that allows people to train footwork and sensitivity and technique in order to be able to overcome an opponent and control a fighting situation. What makes it unique is that it was a woman's skill, or so the legend goes. There was a Shaolin nun called Wu Moi, and she left the Shaolin temple and created the Wing Chun Kung Fu because as a woman would be weaker than the men that would be around, and she'd need a skill that was based on technique rather than brute force. There are forms of movement within that are good for health, so it's a form of Qigong. The lineage and the environment, a southern martial art, mean that the skill looks a certain way. The history actually is that the skill used to be practiced on boats, and therefore forms were very short. The Shaolin forms often much longer, more intricate. The Wing Chun Kung Fu is very, very clever and beautiful, but sort of beautiful in the way that an engineer might find an engine, or a mathematician might find maths to be beautiful. It's minimal and there's no surplus effort. Just do what's required. And in that way it's very efficient and skillful. And the practical side of that really is that when you're not doing the movements themselves, you'll actually notice when you're relaxed or off balance or off centre. And this means that gradually really start to develop a calmer attitude to life, and you can start to really notice when you're a bit off centre. And it definitely means that I've managed to navigate very sad situations and grief and relatives passing away and situations that might have been easy to spiral out into sadness. To have a daily practice that allows you to, rather than take those negative feelings and really let them fester, you can go out and train and just feel better. That ability to really be in control of your health has a big effect on well-being.